Alright guys, I had a request from a subscriber to do the fortune cookies, and so I figured the way that I could mix it up to make it more tarot-like is I just shuffled these and just placed them out, so they're not in specific order, but that way when a fortune cookie falls in the middle, the signs will be different. All right, I pulled off the top layer from last week, and I'm just going to try to get one on each sign here, and if they're in the middle, then they're in the middle. Okay, nothing wants to go to Sagittarius. Okay, there we go. All right, Taurus. This week you'll meet someone who YOLOs all over the place. Okay, so Taurus, you're going to meet someone who is all about living life without having regrets. Someone, possible fire sign, because that sounds like a fire sign to me. It doesn't have to be a relationship, could be, but they are not going to want to wait. They are just going to want to do. Gemini. Your love for each other is so adorable that it disgusts passerbys. Everyone deserves to be happy except for your ex. Gemini, make sure you're forgiving your ex. Not for them, but for yourself. Okay, so if your ex did something horrible, like cheated on you or whatever, Spirit does not want you to stay in a mindset of you wish them harm, because it will literally bring that to you. You need to be able to forgive them and be happy with them moving on if you guys weren't meant to be. Because if you're not meant to be, you don't want to wish, someone moving on bad, because it'll translate over into your relationship. Cancer. You are the cutest and somebody knows it. All right, Cancer. Looks like you got a secret admirer. Okay, to reduce first date anxiety, eat a roll of cookie dough. I would not suggest that. Because then you're just going to feel, it's going to make your stomach hurt. One. If you're going to eat a roll of cookie dough, eat it on your date. Sagittarius. At dinner, you will be served a hot and spicy date. And don't be afraid to lend a helping hand, especially in the shower. All right, Sagittarius. It looks like you have found yourself a friends with benefits, a F buddy, if anybody follows Soren, and he's in my suggested readers, me and him, we refer to them as boats. So just be careful that you, don't put in too much, don't move too fast. You're a fire sign. Make sure that you're not just going after someone just for lust, but there could be the possibility to have friends with benefits or a one-night stand, is what I'm seeing here. Pisces. If sharing a bank account isn't sexy, I simply don't know what is. If you must sext, do it in a flannel nightgown. What in the world? And you'll be seeing fireworks tonight. Watch out for the dud. Okay, all of these here seem like you're going to meet, Pisces, you're going to possibly meet someone who, one, is going to want you for your money, who may, what I call the catch and release, like like when you first get into a relationship with them, they pretend to be one way to get you, and then as soon as you're in the committed relationship, like, or they have your bank account number, they turn into who they actually were. So Pisces, this is kind of like a warning. What I'm getting is a warning to watch to make sure the person that you are talking to is really that person, or you could be getting catfished. And then somebody has your credit card information or your bank account, and then you're screwed. Okay. All right. I was trying to hear if there was something else, but that's all I'm hearing, is that there's a possibility that someone's playing the game of catch and release. Scorpio, the one you love is closer than you think, possibly hiding in the closet. Okay, Scorpio, do you have a stalker? And it's never too late to stop caring. This stalker is probably an ex, or someone that you just stopped talking to, or someone you are in a relationship with, and maybe they're kind of stalking, controlling, jealous kind of thing. And Spirit saying, watch out for whoever that person is. We're getting a lot of warnings today. So watch for people watching you, in other words. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Watch for people watching you. Make sure you're okay. Capricorn, you will be reunited with an old flame. Yep, that's right. He's out of prison. Capricorn, you got an ex coming back. I tell you right now, on the 10th of this next month, it's Mercury retrograde, so that's the strongest part of it. We are currently in the pre-shadow, so that could still bring exes back. And then, so until like June, from now until June, you have a very strong possibility of exes coming back. And if they come back, it's because there's something that is not finished in between the two of you. Remember that. Unless you want them to keep coming back, or if you want to keep dreaming and think about them every time it's about to be Mercury retrograde, you might want to figure out what the lesson is and take care of it so that you guys can not keep revisiting these karmic situations. Because that's what it is. There's a karmic like situation that never closed out. You're still on that karmic wheel, and every time Mercury retrograde comes back around, they're going to return. Just heads up. Okay, Aries. If you keep bringing your exes crazy to your new relationship, maybe you were the crazy. Okay, Aries, this is someone who is getting ready to start in a new relationship. Spirit is warning you. Don't tell the new person that you're talking to that your exes are crazy. Because a lot of times, I'll tell you right now, a lot of times if I had ever went on a first date or whatever, and they instantly start talking about how their exes were crazy, that should have been my red flag, that they probably weren't very stable. Because remember, like attracts like. If they're crazy, that means they probably attracted crazy. So there's gonna be there's probably gonna be some crazy or a narcissistic person that drew out that crazy in the other person. So this is a warning, Aries. If you end up going out, like now, if you're the person who just stays inside all the time and don't go out and meet new people, this is not going to be for you. But this is for an Aries who's going to go out with somebody, that they met. And I'm hearing online. My ears ringing. So you could have possibly met them online. If they start out the conversations when they're talking about their exes as they're crazy, remember, like attracts like. You could be bringing someone in who's crazy, or who was crazy. Hopefully they've leveled up if you attracted them, and so that you don't bring it in. Okay. Aquarius, You play footsie with the coworker, and sometimes it's love at first sight. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, so this is someone who is in your life. I'm not getting necessarily that it's someone who works with you directly. Now, some of you it will be, but this is like just someone who works in your field. And the big thing is, the warning that I'm getting is, make sure you're not cheating, Aquarius. Because in 2 days, Pluto goes into retrograde. And then it's going to be the season of, if relationships are bad, if people are messing around. It's kind of, the way I'm going to kind of describe it is it's now time to reap the karma for the things that we've done. So if you have someone that you're messing around with at work on the person you're with, coming up, you're going to win that new person, because the other person is going to be done. You could possibly lose your place to live. Your old person is just going to be done. And then the new person's going to come in, and then because it's going to be a karmic based thing, you're going to as karma would say, have the same things happen to you. If someone will cheat with you, they will cheat on you. And always remember that. If someone will cheat with you, they will cheat on you. And it will be a just karmic, or it will be justice done for the person who got hurt. I just heard, or someone will smash the windows of your truck. Okay. We're going to get off that energy because it did not feel so good. Virgo, you're so good looking. You probably don't need good manners, but don't push it. Explore your wild side. Time to take your socks off. Or take your socks off this time. All right, Virgo. The warning I'm getting for you this week is, do not be a bitch. I don't care how pretty you are or how handsome or good looking you are. That will only go so far. And you're going to push it past the line, and someone's going to put you in your place if you do. So in other words, Virgo, be nice. Stop being so damn judgmental and mean. Maybe be vulnerable this week. I only say that because I'm a Virgo. Maybe it's time to open your heart and be vulnerable. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Libra. And this could be for now, because it is the Mercury retrograde pre-shadow. Okay, so you're going to have a lot of, same as Sagittarius right above you. You're going to have a lot of people that are going to try to come into your energy that are not meant to stay there. It's going to be a karmic situation. Now, I tried to explain this earlier about, you don't want to push these people out or just not talk to these people because you met them during Mercury retrograde. Still get to know them. And if they're still there after the Mercury retrograde, then you know that, it's a true thing. But you need to test it. But however, Libra, just like Sagittarius, you will meet a gorgeous stranger who will not, and not is underlined, be your soulmate, but whatever. Again, a one-night stand. This is for singles. And if you're not single, you're going to meet somebody while you're out alone and not with your partner. And your next one is, give and you shall receive in bed. Libra, this is also telling you to stop being stingy in the bedroom. If you're receiving an orgasm, stop being a dick and not making sure that your partner's not getting one too. is what I heard. I don't know. I'm not going to get straight into your relationship life. You know you. I'm just saying that this is just saying make sure your partner's taken care of. Okay, Leo. Consider the ox that drives the plow, covered in leather and regularly whipped. Leo? Okay, there's a whole bunch of sex scenes that are running through my head right now. But we're going to go the opposite way. Because if you're not into bondage and leather and whipping, this can spirit just be saying, remember to say thank you for the people around you that put in all the hard work. The ones that help you, the ones that, you know, have been there since the beginning. You know, your tried and true tested people that have been the ones that helped uplift you during a hard time. Other than that, you know, it's just straight sex that I'm hearing. Someone could be very, what's the word I'm trying to think? Sexually frustrated. That's all I got for you. Okay, guys, I hope this helped. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe down below, and join the tribe. And so you'll get notified of the next videos, and blah, I can't even speak. Okay, so one of the big signs of Mercury retrograde, if you don't know already, it messes with communication. I always get hit the worst pre-retrograde. Like, I'll get tired and I won't be able to speak, and I'll like have everything go weird pre-shadow. My mom, she's a Leo, and she gets affected the most once the retrograde starts. Now, if you pay attention to if you're getting hit now, if you're getting hit starting the 10th, or if you get hit at the end of the retrograde in like the last of it there, you will know around what time during the retrogrades you'll be affected. But it's going to affect communication, and it could make plans fall apart. It could take longer for things. Like, you know, your internet normally uploads your YouTube video at 1 hour, but then all of a sudden here comes Mercury retrograde and it falls for you, where it's going to now take 24 hours to upload a video, you know. So it's just kind of things like that. It messes with communication. It messes with making plans. You know, you don't want to make commitments during these times. You definitely don't want to get married during a Mercury retrograde, because it will pretty much sum it up to be a karmic marriage. That's the way it'll fall. Not saying you shouldn't get married, because I've heard a lot of people say, you know, it's still meant to happen because there's a karmic lesson you need to learn and before you get to the new person. So if you're going to date, whatever, just don't put any expectations on it lasting the long time, but also don't step into the fear mindset. Just, if possible, if you're starting to talk to somebody, push off getting into the full relationship for a little while till after the retrograde. That's all I'm going to say. But anyways, back to the other part. If you like this video, hit the like and subscribe, and I will catch you at the next video. Until then, stay weird. Bye.
I'm running out of time. Every day goes by so fast, and every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars. most of this night. Come on, baby, take my hand. And we don't need to do the things we don't wanna do.